All right, we are live. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining once again. Couple of announcements that I have for today is one is a very interview that very important interview that I'm gonna having tomorrow. Of course, as you know, the EOS mainnet is gonna be launching. The block producers came together today this morning and decided that it's a go for the EOS mainnet launch. Now it's my privilege to have the EOS India team. So I'm going to be having the EOS India team tomorrow, the block producers from India on this channel at around 12 o'clock or 12:30. So if you're excited about EOS, make sure you join us tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can put that in the chat box. So this is the EOS India. They are based out of Hyderabad. They are one of the block producers here based out of India, and they're going to be on the channel tomorrow to answer many questions. And of course, I have a lot of questions myself as to how the EOS mainnet is going to be launched, or what are the token holders are supposed to do, how will the token holders or the investors will get their EOS coin, and how many more hours before we actually go live on EOS mainnet. So definitely join us tomorrow at 12:30 in the afternoon. And then today we're going to talk about the 20 trillion market cap that has been predicted recently by Mike Novogratz. So let's see who all is live. Amazing. Hi Amit, hi Costa. First, yeah Costa, first you are for sure. Amit, hi. Hi Anil. I'm doing good Anil, thank you so much for asking. What $20 trillion? So Dinesh, now this is if you know, Mike has been into crypto space for quite some time now. And who is Mike? Let's go ahead and find out. So he is Mike, and he have a capital. No, not really, not this one. Sorry, this is Tom Lee. We are talking about Mike. Okay, I don't have his picture here. So anyway, this is Mike here, right here. So Mike Novogratz, he has a startup into cryptocurrency space, and a 20 trillion valuation would be from its previous all-time high. So this is what we are going. So basically a next bull run probably is coming again. As you say, cryptocurrencies are, there is nothing certain. Nobody can really guarantee as to what's going to happen, but this is just a prediction that 20 trillions of market cap is coming soon, which is right here. 20 trillion will not be easy. Cryptocurrency is a global revolution. The internet bubble was only a US thing. It was rich US people interacting, but now you have 20 trillion from all across the globe. Cryptocurrencies will become a 20 trillion market. Right now, it's about 343 billion. So we are talking about a dream. Okay, let me just see if you can hear me properly. 18 people watching, amazing. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Yesterday I had, okay, hit that like, yeah, for sure. Just I'm gonna say hi, hello to every one of you. By the way, it's been raining in Mumbai. So which city are you in, and is it raining in your city? Hey Dinakar, good to see you. Yes, 20 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency is coming, guys. 20 trillion. This is from one of the expert. Again, this is not a financial or investment advice. Like I said, cryptocurrencies are volatile. It's a new technology. It can go to 20 trillion. It can go to 1 billion also. So this is just the prediction, someone else's prediction that I'm sharing over here. The prediction is right here. Cryptocurrencies will become a 20 trillion market cap. This is something that I tweeted today. So if you're there on Twitter, do check out my tweets there, because there are lot many things that I I don't usually cover on the YouTube channel because you can't be making video all the time. So I just simply tweet them on the Twitter, or I put them on the Instagram profile as well. So do check that out. But yes, it's a 20 trillion cryptocurrency market cap, which is pretty much possible maybe 2020 or 2021. And this is coming out from Novograds. And to be honest, if you have more mainnet launches, like US has a mainnet launch now, the price is $14. You have a Tron mainnet launch now. All these projects, once they have their mainnet launch, once you have real world applications start being built on these applications, in fact their price valuation will itself go up. So for example, right now it's about 13 billion. Am I right in saying that? Yes, 13 billion. So you know what, if really the thing starts being built up on EOS, I'm sure it's gonna go from 13 billion to maybe $100 billion space, you know. So all of these have huge potential. Ethereum have huge potential. Right now it's only $60 billion. It can easily go to, you know, a lot higher. So yes, I mean, this is quite possible. 20 trillion market cap. ETF Bitcoin is coming in quarter 20. Exactly, that's right, Amit. That's again a good news. I think one of the exchange already started with Bitcoin ETF. I don't remember the name of the exchange. In how many years? Siva, it says about 2020 or 2021. Hi Javed, how are you, Javed? Hi Parshuram. Dinesh says I will start my own blockchain based business. Awesome, go ahead Dinesh. I think this space is just emerging right now, and there is a huge opportunity for anything and for anyone trying to build something which can bring value to the space. So yes, if you're planning to build a blockchain business, all the best. You should definitely do that, because this is the right time. Whether it's about having a new startup, whether it's about investing into these projects, or whether it's about you know, anything. I mean, this is the right time. This is the right time for sure. Hey Pashram, Robert Richest, how are you, my friend? I have watched whole video. He said 20 trillion market cap will be a bubble. He compared it with dot-com bubbles. Yes, he said that's a bubble, because one of the thing that he also mentioned, I think the dot-com bubble was only a part of, mostly it was a part of US. But this one is not just the part of US, but all across the globe. So that's the difference, right? We are not just talking about one economy. We're not just talking about the US economy. We're talking about the whole thing. Something crazy about Bangalore. It's raining in Delhi too. Awesome. Great. Yeah, it's raining in Mumbai like anything. Okay, Rahul. So, okay, so I don't know if the 20 trillion reaches maybe in 2 years and without having any use case, then obviously it's going to be a bubble. For example, EOS, for that example, or for any other cryptocurrencies that really reaches a huge market cap but having zero use case is obviously a bubble. And the same goes with the coin market also. If the coin market reaches about $20 trillion with all the ICOs, with all these new projects, but none of these actually delivering the actual project, then obviously these things are going to fall down back to where it should belong. And that is what you call it, a bubble, right? When the market has gone up more than its real use case, its real value that it is bringing. So basically, it's like saying that it is being overpriced. So in the other words, something that you will call it a bubble when the things are overpriced or overestimated. Now that is a bubble, right? So yes, 20 trillion will be an overestimation of the valuation of the crypto markets if they really, if you're talking about a 20 trillion market cap, I would say almost half of the applications which we use right now, almost half, right? For the moment it is about 20 trillion, at least half of the application that we use should be a decentralized application or should be built on blockchain, and then it's not a bubble. If you are still using the same kind of application, for example, I want to give you an example of Brave. I had this Brave thing today, Brave browser. Okay, here, let me see if I can open it. Okay, I cannot open it. Now, for example, this one, okay, yeah, Brave here. For example, Brave software, right? It is giving away 500,000 of BAT every month. Now, BAT has been, Brave browser has been for about 2 years, 2.5 years. But no, not many people are still using it. But now they started giving away this $5 of tokens. Now, I was using this today and it's pretty helpful. $1 trillion is enough for me, yeah. Let me share this in the Telegram. Okay guys, by the way, do join me tomorrow. So as you know that EOS, we have a EOS block producers from India also, and which is right here, which you can find here, EOS India. They are nothing but the block producer for India. As you know, there are block producers across the globe. For example, EOS Tribe, EOS, this is USA, this is China, Ono is China, Blockchain India, India, and then you have EOS Canada, then you have DAC, British version, and then you have BitSpace, Oracle Chain, EOS Titan, EOS India. So you have EOS India, one of the block producers for EOS will be there tomorrow at around 12:30. So I hope you join us, because you know a lot of questions that I have about EOS is now that the block producers have said that it's a go. Now how many more hours before we can actually start doing the EOS transactions, right? And also, what are the ways, how can we retrieve our EOS? What are the wallets, and what is actually the procedure actually to get your EOS coin? And what are the wallets that will be supported? So many questions that I have myself, and I hope you join us tomorrow. This is going to be a great session. I was planning to have them today, but unfortunately it didn't happen, but I am sure we will be able to talk on this tomorrow. So do join us. Hey Robert Riches, thank you so much for the donation, man. Thank you so much for the donation. Thought about Cardano. Cardano, I love Cardano. As we all know, the creator of Cardano is being the creator of Ethereum also, the co-creator of Ethereum. So yes, Cardano is something that I really like. I hold some. It's unfortunate to see that there has been not much of a development, not much of a news from Cardano, but I really like Cardano. Thank you so much, Umesh Rana, for the donation. It really means a lot, guys. So one of the things that really makes me happy is that these contents are helpful. These contents are creating some value, and my time is not wasted, and our time is not wasted. So these kind of messages, these kind of supports really means a lot, because that way I know that okay, I'm doing things right, you know. So thank you so much for donation. Live caption for today is very satisfying. 20 trillion market cap. Wow. Yes, Gaurav. Let's talk about Stellar. So Cardano, Robert, I have already given my opinion. Stellar is again another project that I'm extremely bullish on. I do think that we need Stellar. I have heard the interview of the Stellar created, and it is very impressive. So yes, I'm bullish on Stellar as well. Steam, that's another good project that you have picked up. So Steam, it again is already a social media platform. People are using it. So Steam, it is again. Bancor, I don't have Bancor, so I don't have much of information, but of course I've been hearing a lot about it. Let's have a look at Bancor. Is it Bancor or Bancor Network? And then Funfair is something again that I'm not heard of. Hmm. Oh, there is an interesting question that I missed. Oh, Dinaka says it's a very good question. Shiv, do you think EOS is hyped right now, or is it a normal way of doing a go? I think it's both. I think it's both. Uh, See, the number one thing that we really need to understand is this is the first time ever that we are doing a delegated proof of stake, because this had never happened on such a large scale. We had Bitcoin, which was earlier mined, and still it is mined. We have Ethereum, which is still mined. The next blockchain we have is EOS, and EOS has a different mechanism altogether. Like it's the block 21 block producers across the globe who actually decides who verifies the transactions. So the number one thing is yes, it's a very new thing. We are doing it for the first time into blockchain space. So and so there is a lot of excitement. This morning that we had the meeting of block producers coming together and saying, oh, go, you could see that it was very different, right? So this is the first time this is happening. So of course there is going to be a lot of excitement, and that excitement turns into a hype also. Uh, well, to run an ICO for 1 year itself is a hype, you know. So yes, it's a mixture of hype also, I would say, but I think at the same time, EOS is going to be delivering something that, which is going to be something new. You know, the whole idea of EOS is actually, you know, when the EOS was first introduced to the blockchain space, it was said that EOS will bring the adoption. Well, or EOS will speed up the adoption almost by 50%. See, all that we need right now is adoption. We need adoption. We need people to start using cryptocurrencies. We need everyone to start building applications on blockchain. We want people to start using those applications on the blockchain. And that is what EOS promises to bring. And if really the adoption happens, We are talking about 20 trillion. I don't think really 20 trillion is that far if we really have the rapid adoption. And that is what EOS promises. So I would say yes, it's a hype. It is a little bit of hype, but at the same time, it also promises to deliver actual project. First Ethos wallet release will be Netherlands, later every day one country. That's awesome. What is Tethercoin? Tethercoin is just Tethercoin is just like pegged against $1. Okay. Thank you so much, Umesh Rana, for the donation. Thank you so much, Robert. Really means a lot. Thank you for the help, guys. Bro, I was reading Google plus LinkedIn, Pinterest, Bitcoin, billionaire Mike Nogratz predicts 20. Exactly, man. So this is what we are going to talk about. So I think this is what you were reading. Is that right? Cryptocurrency will become 20 trillion market cap. About how US will be affected. Why would the US will be affected? I think the whole blockchain space will be affected with the US. Since they are creating an amazing. Okay, funfair is another thing that you wanted me to look at. Let me see, Robert. Blockchain solutions for gaming. Okay, this is for gaming again. Okay, to be honest, I don't hold any of funfair, but again, gaming is one of the biggest industry. There have been many projects for gaming on blockchain, and I think they all have good potential. Sadasiv, Neocoin. Yeah, Neocoin is great. Neocoin is Ethereum of China, as you know. And everyone is just waiting because it's been very long that there have absolutely been no good news for the Neo. I mean, the all-time high for Neo was about $172. So once upon a time, I thought, oh, Neo is going to the moon. I really thought that Neo is going to the moon. Because if you know the history of Neo, this was earlier called as ant shares when it was launched, and people actually bought thousands of 10,000s of ant shares. And at the moment they actually rebranded it, the moment they branded it to Neo from ant shares, the price really went from $1 to $40. And that is when Neo got a lot of attention from everyone. But also at that time, you still had the Chinese market on. So this was in the month of August and September, and at this time the Chinese were still trading cryptocurrencies, and China was one of the biggest market. Let me know in the comment box below, were you a part of the cryptocurrency market when China was trading? Say yes or no, and if it was, share your experience. I'm sure you would know how much impact the China had on the whole market. Like China was trading like 50% of the global trade. It was that huge. And that was one of the reasons why the ant shares or Neo price really went from $1 to $50. And you were talking about the 20 trillion market cap. I think it's not going to be difficult if China really reopens. I mean, box mining really keeps covering a lot of Chinese news. And I think he was recently talking about the China reopening the cryptocurrency market. And if they really reopen, if China reopens, I'm sure it's going to go to the 20 trillion just like that. So China is huge. Yeah, so Neo does have advantage. Oh my God, Ramana, don't say that, man. Bull run in the next year only. No, we want it this year. Chatting with like guys. Thanks a lot, Shiv. You have a great knowledge in crypto and blockchain. Awesome. Right, I agree. US is promising one. Thank you so much, Dinakar. Please hit the like button, guys. Will Hashgraph take over EOS? No, I don't think so, Javed. Hash graph is an amazing technology. There is no doubt about that. I, there are a couple of projects which are built on hash graph, which is DAG technology. Uh, but I don't think that they will take over EOS, man. EOS is, by the way, fastest blockchain. They are promising to be doing 1 million transactions per second. By the way, guys, so these are the questions that I really want you to ask tomorrow when I actually have the EOS block producers, right, on the channel. EOS block producers are going to be there on the channel tomorrow at 12:30. So these are the questions that I really want. I'm going to ask is that how many transactions can EOS do in a second? What's the TPS? What are the competitors for EOS? Do you think Hashgraph will beat EOS? How is the, things like that. So of course, this is a great opportunity. I hope you will join us tomorrow. Ankush says, yes, Bitcoin price dipped from 2,90,000 to 1,70,000 couple of days when China banned from first. Exactly. It did happen, Ankush. I'm glad to know that you were a part of it then. Yeah. I want bull run right now only and can't wait. Please check Wabi. Yes, Wabi is another project that actually I did review Wabi when they had an ICO. This is like about 6 months back. They haven't done extraordinarily well though, right? So Wabi is nothing but it's a blockchain which is going to be verifying the food supply in China. So every food product there would have these stickers, these things on the food, wherein you will be able to track by scanning the product. You can track as to how old is the product, who are the manufacturer, and things like that. So this is basically a food safety blockchain, Wabi. And so it has had its magical time. It went to like $5, from $1 to $5, but then again it's back to, this is called just the pump. So this is all speculation. This is what I would call it, a bubble, right? Because over here, see, this Wabi never had a physical product, it never had a use case. So when it went to from $1 to like $5, this was an overestimation of what Wabi could do in future. And obviously this was not delivered. And so again it crashed. So this is what is bubble. When there is no real use case, it's just a promise. It's just an overestimation of everything. That is what is bubble. Bulls are sleeping in SEC. Umesh, because you have been a motivation in the bearish market, it has helped me many times to continue holding. Thank you so much, Umesh. Really encouraging, to be honest. I just like to share what I believe in. I just like to share my opinion. And if it is helping you, nothing like it. I mean, that's amazing. That, like I said, it's amazing. Sometimes I feel blessed to be a part of this journey with you, because it's amazing, to be honest, sharing this information. The cryptos are really hot nowadays, and so I'm just blessed to be here. If crypto market goes to 20 trillion, all crypto friendly, if market going to yeah, Wabi is a good project for sure. Alright guys, but anyway, thank you so much. Amazing to be chatting with you right now while it's raining outside. It's great to be talking to you. Trust me, seriously, I'm so happy to be talking to you right now. and sharing this information and learning from you about these different coins, about these different markets, about when the bull run is coming, about what's good, what's bad. It's just amazing. I hope you join us every day and share your valuable information as well, because it's a small community and we just like to keep in touch with each other. Definitely join the Telegram group, join the Telegram channel, because YouTube does not send out the notification. I can send you notification in the Telegram group and channel. And tomorrow, well, I can't insist enough. Tomorrow, if you are a EOS hodler, do join us. And thank you so much for your donations, Robert and Umesh. Thank you so much for your donation, guys. It's been amazing. And great. So enjoy the rain. You're helping many people. Thank you so much. So group name is called Crypto Conversation Hinglish, which is NHINGLISH. Crypto Conversation Hinglish. The link is there in the description, I guess. Yes, we join as a US hodler. Amazing. Thanks so much, Dinakar. Thanks a lot, Shiv. You're always great in sharing the knowledge. Thank you. It's my pleasure, my friend. You're helping many people. Thank you so much. That really sounds interesting. Yes, we join. Okay, great. Sarfraz, thank you so much for joining. Amazing to have each one of you. Lovely, guys. Lovely. Enjoy the rain. If it is raining in your city, in your place, enjoy the rain. And thank you so much for hitting that like, guys. It's amazing. Seriously. Spaxter ICO check. Ideas looks great. I'm going to check that. Dinesh. Any good ICO at the present? I think Anchor is something. Anchor.network is something I cover, but I think they have a private sale. Nothing interesting. There are a couple of them. I mean, yeah, but nothing. It's raining heavy in Mumbai. Yes, it is. Hit that like. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. If there's anything interesting ICO, I'm just definitely going to cover this on the channel, which is like highly spoken about so that everyone can benefit. But amazing. Join us tomorrow. Enjoy your Saturday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for the EOS interview. Thank you. Phantom ICO looks great. I will check that as well. Thank you. See you guys, and good night.